Traders, welcome to the video. In this video, I'll be showing you a very powerful boomer crash strategy that you can use to catch spikes in this market. So this strategy is very accurate and consistent, but there are some rules that you need to pay attention to when you are trading this way. Because if you go on your chart, you will see spikes everywhere when these conditions are met. But these rules are the ones that you will follow to make you know exactly when you will have to enter a trade and when you will have to avoid entry a trade. So if you look carefully on my chart, this is the 1 minute time frame and this is boom 1000. So this strategy, you will be using your 15 minutes time frame or your 30 minutes time frame for your higher time frame, and you will be using the 1 minute time frame for your entry. But before I explain how this strategy works, let me quickly show you settings to my indicator. Click on this indicator icon over here. As you can see, I have just two indicators, the relative strength index and the MACD. To select the relative strength index, click on the F icon on the main chart and search for relative strength index. Make the period to be 14, apply to close. For the levels, click on this pen icon, make it 90 and 10. For the styles, make it color of your choice, PZ of your choice. After that, click on save. For the MACD, click on the F icon on the indicators Windows 1 and search for MACD. Make your fast EMA to be 13, slow EMA to be 21, MACD SMA to be 9. Apply to close. For the styles, make the main style to be color of your choice, signal style to be color of your choice. After that, click on save. So if you follow my settings correctly, your chart will look exactly as what you see over here. So when taking trades, you want to zoom in completely. That is when you will know exactly when market will reach this point to take your buy to the upside. But if you zoom in, you will see that market will just be giving you entries anyhow from the indicator windows. So what are we looking for? So one thing you want to pay attention to, because if you don't do this, this strategy will not work, is your 15 minutes time frame or your 30 minutes time frame. In the bull market, you want to see the 15 minutes time frame going in an uptrend, or the 30 minutes time frame. So where are we looking for trade? We want to look for when the 1 minute time frame will dip into this 10 level around this point. So once you have the dip into the 10 level, then you want to catch spike to the upside that will break structure to the upside. Another entry into the 10 level, that is why this indicator comes in play. Then you catch your trade to the upside. Another entry, catch your trade to the upside. So the only condition whereby you are likely to get caught is if you have your setup in between these points. You are likely to take a loss before you get the right move. Take a loss before you get the right move. So that is the most important thing you must pay close attention to. So if you just go on your 1 minute time frame and you start looking for setup without going to your higher time frame and check the analysis, you are likely to get profitable, but it is like gambling the market because you are not in line with the higher time frame. So first, you want to zoom in completely. You have this zoom in like this. Let's say you want to catch this spike. So how do you do it in your entry? You want to see a big retracement to the downside, and if possible to sweep a previous low, just like this lows over here. You have the sweep. So this is taking some people out, those people who enter at this point. So after you have the sweep, then you want to see this MACD dips into the 10 level, this yellow line dip into the 10 level. So immediately you have that, you can see the first dip here, but it has not swept this main low, this low over here. So this is the second dip that has swept this low. So you enter your buy. You can see that immediately you enter your buy here, market spike to break this structure to the upside. So this will be the lowest low in the 15 minutes time frame where you expect markets to reverse from. So how do you know when market is in an uptrend or downtrend? In the higher time frame, you want to see market showing direction to the upside. So when you have market breaking structure, taking out highs to the upside, this is a very good condition for you to buy market to the upside. And when you have market break structure, then continues to change to the downtrend. So this is a very good condition for you to just wait for when market will give you another opportunity. You can wait for opportunity for some hours or in a day, but highest a day, because market cannot continue to fall forever. It will definitely give you uptrend. One more example, you can see over here, you have market generate series of downtrend, enters into a very good zone in the higher time frame. So here you are likely to take a loss. That is why I said in between the swings, if you take the right point, you are likely to take a loss before you get the right move. So this is likely to be the loss that you will take, because you will think this is where market is likely to reverse from. So after this spike, your stop loss will be below here. So if you enter here and market spike to the upside, you can break even. So if market takes you out, you lose nothing. Then here you have a spike, you enter here, you break even, immediately market spikes to the upside, then you have another spike, then market continue to spike to the upside to break structure in the higher time frame. So let's go to the crash 1000 market. So what you are looking for is the same thing but opposite to the bull market. For the crash market, you want to focus on when the higher time frame is in a downtrend. So when the higher time frame is in a downtrend, in the 1 minute time frame, you want to be paying attention and try to catch this swing highs to catch spike to the downside. And this swing high will be aligning exactly with the 90 level on the RSI. So you want to see this MACD dips into the 90 level, spike to the downside, dips into the 90 level, spike to the downside. So you can see at this point, let me take our tool, enters into this point around this level. You have a spike, you break even, the market comes to give you another entry around this point. Enter here, you have a spike, retrace spike, you break even, market continues to spike to the downside to break structure in the higher time frame. You see how nice that price moves. So this is another opportunity. Let's say this is a particular swing high in the higher time frame. Let's say this is the 15 minutes time frame. This is the swing high, pushes this indicator into the 90 level. You have the entry, enter your sell, market spike, break even, then you have spike to the downside. So as market is spiking to the downside, you don't expect market to come to take out this high again. So you are permitted to be moving your stop loss and be taking profit as market is moving to the downside. So if market reverses on you, you have nothing to lose. Hope you understand what I'm saying, and you will make more money doing that, because sometimes market can generate something like this, and before it comes like this, it can just drop to the downside. So if you are just moving your stop loss, you'll be able to cash more of this move down to just cash your total profit. Although that break of structure is the hanging fruit to take your TP. And sometimes market may not even break structure and then reverses on you. So that is why I said you move your stop loss, you take some profit as market is moving to the downside or the upside in the bull market. After this video, I want you to go back on your chart and backtest this strategy, see for yourself, see how it works, test it in a live moving market on your demo account. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I release a new video. You can also check out my other videos that are displaying right now on your screen. Thanks for watching.